Hi everybody, welcome to Couponing Twins. This is Jamie. I just wanted to come and share my CVS trip for the week so far. Today is Tuesday, October 1st, and I did do already about 4 separate transactions this week, but they were a little bit late. Normally, I know we said in previous videos, Julie and I sit there on Saturdays and we figure out our deals for, actually not really Saturdays, well before Saturday, we'll figure out our deals for the next week. And we had a yard sale / craft show at our church this weekend that we were helping run, and it was a crazy weekend. Within 2 days, I only got 4 hours of sleep, but it was well worth it. So I'm sorry this is coming to you guys late. I'm sure some of you may know about these deals already, but I did want to show how a couple things worked out for me. So I'll just show. Now, I know I told you guys I have 2 cards. I do have mine and my husband's. I don't use his often unless I think a deal is good, which I did this week. And I actually had no ECBs on his card, which I will show you how that did play out, which I thought it worked out good for me. But let me do my card first. On my card, the only thing I did on my card this week was the Robitussin and the Physicians Formula. And I purchased those 2 things. Now, as you know, the Robitussin is on sale for $4.59, and it's right here. $4.95. When you purchase 2 of them, you're getting a $3 ECB. In this past Sunday's Red Plum, there were $3 coupons. And then also online, which I did miss it. I know they were going to go fast. I just wasn't around to print them. I can kick myself for doing it, but that's fine, you know. So there were $3 coupons also for these Robitussin also. I didn't get a chance to print them. They were on save.com. I went and looked later. I did not see them available. If anybody knows if they still are anywhere else, please let me know. But anyway, so I only had 4 Red Plums, so I did use 2 of the coupons in my first transaction here. So there are $4.95 when you're purchasing 2. It comes out to be about $9.90. You're using 2 of the $3 coupons, bringing your total down to $3.90. When you factor in getting back that $3 ECB, it's like you're paying 90 cents for 2 of them or 45 cents each, which is an awesome deal. So then I went ahead and did the Physicians Formula. Now, I was not going to do it. There was only 2 reasons I decided to do a makeup deal this week, because I'm so overloaded with Revlon for all the Revlon deals they have going on. I decided to do the Physicians Formula for 2 reasons. Number 1 right here was the spend $15 you get $5 off that we all got from the Red Box. So I figured I was obviously going to use that in some kind of cosmetic deal this week. I decided on Physicians Formula because it is when you spend $10, you're getting a $6 ECB. I had a 25% off coupon that I had gotten in my email that I had uploaded to this card, and I knew it would work on, it probably would have worked on the Revlon too, but I thought the Physicians Formula was a better deal. I had that coupon I wanted to use, and I also had, I'm sure some of you guys have maybe gotten them also. They were peelies on ones that I have gotten before. They were BOGO coupons. It was only on any kind of face product like powder or a bronzer. So you were purchasing one and getting one for free. So I was expecting to pay $14.99 for one of them using the 25% off plus the $5 off. But what I was not expecting was when I had picked these up, one of them had a $3 peely on it. Now, I know I mentioned at our store that they do let us use, when you're purchasing 2 items, they let us use a BOGO coupon and $1 off, meaning I'm purchasing 2 items, I'm using the BOGO that for one of them, getting one for free, and then a $1 off coupon, however much that $1 off is on the other one. It had a $3 peely on it. When I went on Sunday, this one transaction was done Sunday morning at a CVS I actually don't ever go to. It's the one near Julie's house. I've never been there. I always ask first. If they say no, that's fine. The cashiers, every store has the right to refuse your coupons, but I ask. It doesn't, no harm in asking. So I had showed her my BOGO coupon, which was obviously the right ones I purchased. Then the $3 coupon that was on it, I said, can I use this too? She said, as long as it doesn't beep, she'll take it. and the only one it didn't beat, but she had to adjust the BOGO coupon because I think it was for up to $14.29, and both of these items were $14.99. So that was the only thing she had to do with that, but both of them went through just fine. And I also wasn't expecting to be able to use the 25% off because every time I try to, even though things aren't on sale, it never works out for me. But my 25% off went through without a glitch. And the only other thing I did purchase were these pens because they were part of the back to school clearance stuff. First they were 50% off, but then Sunday they were down to 75% off. And I just have this pen thing. I love pens. So I did get 2 of them. I didn't have coupons for them or anything, and they were 2 for $2.50. So you can see my receipt here. You can see the pens, you can see the Robitussin, you can see the Physicians Formula, then you can see my coupons. The 2 $3 ones were the Robitussin one, the $5 CVS one was the the cosmetic one that we got. The other $3 coupon was the one Peely that was on the one Physicians Formula. The $14.29 was the BOGO coupon. The $5 and $3 coupon were my ECBs that I used, and then the $8.62 was the 25% off. And then you can see my subtotal was a negative. You can't really see it, but it was actually a negative 53 cents plus my tax. And the 53 cents negative went towards the tax, so I paid $1.42 out of pocket for 2 Robitussin, the Physicians Formula, and the pens, and then I wound up getting back $9 in ECBs. So that was awesome. It was like a dollar moneymaker because, well, it evened itself out because I did have to pay for tax out of pocket. But anyway, that was a great deal. So then I went back later on that night and I did the same exact deal on my husband's card. And the only reason I decided to do it on his card was because he had a 30% off coupon. Plus, I did have 2 more of those Robitussin things, so I figured let me just use that 30% off. I had the other coupon, another BOGO coupon on the Physicians Formula. I was hoping to find another Peely one on there, and if not, it wouldn't have mattered, but luckily I did find another Peely coupon on the other one. I got the same exact things that I had gotten earlier that day. And then also on this card, I wasn't going to do it, but I decided to do the Colgate deal, which I actually got 2 of the big bottles. One of them is I dropped it. It's in my car, but I decided to do the Colgate deal. Let me actually show. It's kind of like the same deal that they've been doing. It's when you spend 10, you're getting 5. So it's in here, but I'll show you. It's right here. When you're spending the 10, you're getting a $5 ECB. You can do this deal twice. So I did the deal twice in one transaction. The big bottle was $7.99 at my store. The small one was $4.59. Then I had another big one I got that I left in my car. It fell. I decided to do this deal because I had the $2 coupons that I believe were in the $9.15 Smart Source. I was able to use on those 3. Plus on my husband's card. This is the deal I did it on, and I decided to do it because he had a $3 off when you purchase 2 Optic White toothpaste, toothbrush, or mouthwash. So I figured I would do that deal there and wipe that away. Then again on his card, again I did the same exact deal. I won't go through it again, but the same deal, Robitussin Physicians Formula. And then I decided to do the Tide deal. I was not going to do it. I know there's a big hype all over about the Tide deal. And I'm not saying it's not a great price for Tide. That is my detergent of choice. But if you see my stockpile, which I will promise to do a video one day, I do have a lot of detergent. But I gave in and decided to do the Tide. The coupons were really good. And I figured if I'm going to pay out of pocket, because I know I don't have ECBs on this card, I figure I might as well just pay it in one shot. And people ask us how to begin couponing, and I did try to start, and I'm going to try again to do videos showing newbies how to coupon. I recommend that it would be a good way to start. My friend has started couponing a couple months ago. I told her if you don't have any coupons, or if you're just getting the coupons for your first time that weekend, I would suggest maybe if you can to hopefully spend $20 out of pocket. It will get you started with your ECBs, and then you can start rolling them from there. So I figured I'll be the guinea pig this week and show you how it worked. So I did have CVS coupons again for the Colgate Optic White, and I did get my $5 off 15 on the Physicians Formula. So in this transaction, I only purchased 4 of the Tides. We have the $2 coupons in this month's P&G. And I purchased the 4 Tides, the Physicians Formula, the Robitussin, and the Colgate Optic White. Using all the coupons I had, the $2 Tide ones, the Robitussin, all I just said, I had to wind up paying, and I'll show you here, I'm sorry, the 30% off, you can see it took $12.50 off because I had a 30% off that was uploaded to the card. And I had to pay out of pocket, it came out to be $19.33. My subtotal was $15.63. I thought that was a great deal for what I purchased. And not to mention, I also got back a $10 ECB on Colgate, the $5 on the Tide, the $6 on the Robitussin, and $6 on the Physicians Formula, and $3 on Robitussin. So almost about $25 in ECBs, paying almost not $20 out of pocket. I thought it was a great way to start rolling my ECBs on my husband's card that I don't use that often. So, the fact that I did have those ECBs on that card, I did go back tonight. Actually, this morning I went back and I purchased 4 more Tides, and then I had just rolled a couple ECBs. I actually got a couple other things for the office that wasn't coupon related, but I did get 4 more Tides, and I did use my ECBs up, and I had gotten a $5 ECB back, and then I also got my quarterly bucks on this card, which was only $1, which was, hey, I'll take it. And then I was not expecting a $5 beauty buck because I don't use this card often. I don't know where that came from, but I got it. And I actually haven't scanned this card. I don't know, whatever. So I had a $5 beauty buck I was not expecting to print out. So I did get 4 more of the Tides this morning. And then I think I had to pay, what did I have to pay out of pocket? Just a couple, it was just tax out of pocket. And then tonight, I know you can do this deal a couple times. I was going to be done with this deal because I don't have any more of the $2 off coupons. But I only had to spend $18 more. I had $10 in ECBs on the card. I figure let me do the Tide deal just one more time. No, I didn't have to, I'm sorry, I didn't have to spend 18. I think I had to spend like $13 more to do it again. So I just ran back tonight and I bought 2 more Tides, and I bought one of the puffs just to get me, I think it was like $13 I had to spend. So just to get me to that $13, and I used the $10 in ECBs, and I just had to pay like about $4 out of pocket. And I got another $5 ECB back. The $4 was mainly tax. So that's everything I had did so far this week. I'm going to be done on the Tide. I have enough. 10 bottles is plenty for me when I didn't even want to begin to do it. But it really is my detergent of choice. And I gave in and I decided to do it. But I just wanted to show you guys how I did start with just $20 on my husband's card, purchasing just a couple items and then using coupons, and then I was able to roll it into again 4 more Tides and then a couple more Tides in Kleenex, and now I have $10 more on his card that I'll probably wait until next week or the week after if there's any really good deals I want to do. And as far as quarterly bucks, I'm sure you guys know to scan your cards today. We got our quarterly bucks today. I only got $1 on this card because I don't really use it often, but on my main card, I got about $15 on there. So that was kind of cool. So I have about $140 on my main card in ECB. So I really slacked last week. I didn't really do too much. Like I said, we had something at the church. I was crazy busy. So this is what I've done so far this week. I probably won't do anything else. These were the main things I wanted to do, was the medicine. And again, I wasn't going to do the Tide, but I did. So I'm probably done at CVS so far this week. I know there's crazy deals going on at Target and clearance and stuff. And I'm already working on my CVS deals for next week. So I'm sorry for getting this up late, but I just wanted to show you guys some of the things I did so far. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below. And if not, I will see you guys later. Bye.